Hello there, my name is Jaxter Bacchus, and welcome to Mages, Tips and Tricks. In this topic, we are going to learn how to properly import a 3D character into the game, similar to this. We call this one as character optimization. As a beginner in 3D game development, we usually jump into conclusion that any 3D characters or models made in 3D application software like Maya can be imported into the game without any problem at all. Although we can import any kinds of 3D characters or model in-game, but it will surely make the gaming performance very slow. To understand more, here are the two comparisons of the game. On the left side view, the game is running with 60 pieces of low polycount spheres, which has a total of 33,000 tries, including some of the game elements that are hidden from the view. On the right side view is running with 60 pieces high polycount spheres, which is a total of 563.9 thousand tries, including some game elements that are basically hidden from the view. As you can see, the one inside the green box is the render of the game in FPS, or frames per second. FPS is most likely the indication of the game performance. You'll notice at the left side of the game, the FPS is quite high, reaching around 60 to 90 FPS, and that is good, compared to the right side of the game that is only around 50 to 60 FPS, and that is quite bad. Based on this observation, it is clear that having high polycount models slows down the performance of the game. In addition, the concern here is not just a simple object, but a character. A character has several joints, and each of these joints influence some part of the model's vertices. With so many vertices to process, it will surely make the game very slow. So to prepare and import a 3D character into the game, that character should be in a low poly count. So the question is, what is the maximum poly count for a character to maximize the performance of the game? That will basically depend on various situations and devices targeting to run the game. For instance, if the target devices are PCs, then the character poly count can be a bit higher, compare if the target devices are for mobiles. And if the target platform is for mobile, the big thing to consider is mobile has a wide variety of performance, from low-end to high-end specs. To consider, creating a low poly character that may address to most of the target devices is a good idea. Just like this character, it has only around 7,000 tries. That gives this character a quite good detail without sacrificing much of the quality of the model. As well, it runs very smooth in mobile devices, having around 40 to 60 FPS. If it is possible, you can lower it more, maybe 4,000 tries, as long as the silhouette of the model is not being sacrificed. What is a silhouette? Consider silhouette as the 2D shape of a 3D object. When the object poly count is quite low, the shape becomes rough, and it's not gonna look good in the game. So making a low polygon character should be a balance between a game performance and a game quality. However, with a very low poly character, most of the important details are lost, which is supposed to make the character to have more impact in the game. In order for the character to have more details despite of its low poly count, normal map is applied, which looks like this. Normal maps gives the impression that the character looks very detailed and high poly count, despite it is just a very low poly character. So what is a normal map? In 3D computer graphics, normal mapping is a technique used for faking the lights of bumps and dents, an implementation of bump mapping. It is used to add more details without using more polygons. Although it is necessary that a character should be in a low polygon model, but there are still several factors that makes the game performance very slow. To learn more about game optimization and other techniques in game design and game development, follow us on more videos to come. This is Jaxter Bacchus, and thanks for watching Mages, Tips and Tricks.